Hey there everybody, this is Aaron from Gigatitan, and we are continuing the English walkthrough of Heart Gold. So we finally get back to New Barktown after all this stuff going on, and there's this police person here, and they're all like, can you describe the person who did this, and I think it was you must have stolen them. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, he knew I stole that guy's trainer card. Dang it. My life as a criminal is over. Oh wait, Lyra just came and saved me. But now I have to describe them, and I'm just like, all he can say about this guy is that he was a bug. So that's all I could say, is that I didn't see exactly what was on his trainer card because he took it back and I was laughing too hard with Totodile because I stole it in the first place. And I didn't get to see it, so I just called him Bub because he acted like a bub. He also acted like a chump, but bub is the word that came to my mind. So Lyra's like, oh, I knew you were innocent, and he's like, that's what you think. I steal stuff all the time. And so now we get that egg back, the mystery egg. And he's like, wait, what is this? I'm so fascinated by it, so I'm gonna hold on to it for a while and try to figure out what's inside it. Performing ultrasounds and stuff. And so he's like, why don't you go and defeat all the gym leaders, and all 16 gym leaders. That won't take very long. It sounds like fun, doesn't it? And I'm like, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, fine. So I have to go talk to my mom and tell her goodbye, because I'm about to go on a long journey that may last over many hundreds of hours. And so they're like, oh, you're leaving on an adventure. I will help you and steal your money and buy stuff that you don't want with it. Do you want me to save it for you? And I said, heck no. I want to keep it all and be able to use it when I want, because I hate, having to, wait and go get money from her, because I don't have Fly yet, and I'm just greedy. So for some reason, I go back and I'm like, hey, what's up, Elm? How you doing? And he's like, don't give up. I'll call if I learn anything about that egg. And he's like, this guy's so, he's thinking all about how that Pokemon feels. And I'm like, he's probably fine. I mean, that guy was a bub, but I'm sure he's a pretty good trainer. If he was able to break in, he's a winner in my books. And so Lyra's just out here for some reason. She's overly helpful. And she's like, I'm going to show you how to catch Pokemon. And I'm like, okay. And so she's like excited about something, and she starts jumping up and down, obviously trampling the poor thing, and then she just caught whatever was left of that Pokemon. And so let's just skip that tutorial. She shows you what you already know how to do, and you don't even get a choice. So she's like, this is why I need to keep that clip, because now you have 5 Pokeballs, and you can finally catch Pokemon and not have to worry about shinies popping up and you not being able to catch them. So this is ahead, I went back to Cherry Grove, and this is after doing some Pokewalker stuff. I've raised my Pokemon quite a bit, and Onix is a new member of the team, as well as Venonat and Machop, and I got them all from the Pokewalker, so I couldn't really show you me getting them because, it would involve me walking around a long time. I actually did walk to get them. Didn't just stand there and shake the Pokewalker. So all you need to do is continue up this route and go on the left this time. And before, these guys were blocking your way, but now they're obviously, gotten over their little dispute and they want to battle you now. So I'm like, okay, bring it, let's go. So youngster Joey sends out Rattata level 4. I'm like, oh wait, maybe a little overtrained just a little bit. So I have an Onix level 10 already, and so yeah, Dead Rat. So that was it. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I overtrained a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm out of Pokemon. I only caught 1 because that's all I could afford because I'm poor. And, he exchanges numbers with you, although I'm probably just going to put him on my blocked list and never call him again. So now I go up to this other guy, the other guy in the dispute, and he's like, let's have a battle because you're a Pokemon trainer and you can't say no to me because I saw you. And so you were challenged by youngster Mikey, and this is like one of the first actual trainer battles, I think it is, besides, your rival. So I'm like, I didn't think it took so long back in Gold and Silver to get to this point, but I guess it did. So they only have level 2 Pidgey, so I'm not really afraid of what they're going to send out next. And they have a Rattata, just like the other guy, except that it's like just terribly weak. It's the same level. and it's not even like a a fear Rattata. It's just a regular one that doesn't know what it's doing. So I used Rock Throw, and I just squished the rat. And so yeah, that was maybe I shouldn't have used Pokewalker so much. If you do, then you might have an easier time. But the reason why I have to go so slow is because I have to record everything that I'm doing. So that's why I'd be able to use Pokewalker so much. So just skipping accidentally ran into a wild Pokemon. So now you have to battle a bug catcher. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip this because all they have are just like Caterpies and other little weakling bug junk. So yeah, I just crushed them with Rock Throw. Okay, so continuing on, run into another wild Pokemon here. And, it's just a Pidgey. You're going to run into a lot of wild Pokemon because, in this game, there's a lot of grass where you hope it isn't, and it still is, so I just ran from that. And so, continuing further, getting through that grass, this guy talks about the dark cave and that he wishes he could explore it, but you need a bright light, which means you need flash. So, you have to wait till you can use that. So you continue to the left. To the left. Okay, so there's an apricorn tree. Apricorn, I don't know. And you get a black one. And, that's cool. I like color black's awesome. And so you run down here. You can avoid that guy at first if you want to go grab the Pokeball. So now you should have 6 unless you already used a few of them. And now you get to battle another bug catcher who I also will skip because it's just at the beginning of almost every Pokemon game, or I'm not sure if it might be all of them, but you always run into these bug catchers who have like a ridiculous amount of weak Pokemon that just caught. And then he, for some reason, he wants to exchange numbers with me, although just like the last guy, he's like, can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have it? So I gave it to him anyways, although I probably wouldn't have, ever accepted him, but I just collect all the numbers. And so, he's talking about Pokemon in the Dark Cave that he's gonna, use to train and stuff, so I'm like, yeah, good luck with that. And so I'm running through here, and then Lyra comes out of nowhere. She's like obviously following me. It's kind of freaked me out. And she gave me this versus recorder, so now I can, record Pokemon battles and then upload them to YouTube and stuff. Wait, hold on. And so I chase after her, but she's like obviously like a marathon master. She just runs way farther than I can. And this guy's like spinning. He's like, shot the berry, shot the berry. If you bring me 3 shots, I give you a berry. Right? I don't know, something like that. So I went and healed up, and so I'm exploring around. I'm like, hey, look, the gym, and I'm getting used to, pressing down the or just touching the running shoes thing, so you always can run. So I'm kind of getting used to that. So I don't even have to press B anymore. And so he's like, well, you got to go to the Sprout Tower first if you want to challenge me. And so I'm like, wait, are these like doors? Because I didn't really read what he was saying. Because I don't usually listen to people. I'm a maverick. So this guy just like he repeats himself, and he's like, idiot, just listen to what I'm saying, and just hear me out. So he's like, Falconer would be too difficult unless you go to the Sprout Tower. I'm like, oh well, gee, fine. So I get a call, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, howdy, it's Wade. I Caterpie or something. I almost caught it and then got away. I'm like, did you really need to call me for that? So now we're going to the Sprout Tower. So here we go. Actually, I'm just kidding. Wait for part 4.